Hello and welcome back. This is Parshas Savo, and it talks about Bikurim. Now, Bikurim are the first fruits. They're supposed to be given to the Kohen, and they're given to him, and he eats them, etc. So the question is, first of all, why the first of the fruits? Why is it the first one? Or it can be later? Why is it the first one? Also, why is it given to the Kohen? Usually, like Karbanos, sacrifices are given to the altar. What's the difference gain to our Kohen? And what he does with it, what's the point? What's the lesson that we can learn? So the idea is, when a person makes a whole bunch of fruits and vegetables, and he gives the first one to Hashem, or first one as a part of a mitzvah, the point is that the person should realize that this all comes because Hashem gave it to me. It's all because of Hashem. Without God being involved, I wouldn't be able to get these fruit. It's all because of Him. That's the first part. The reason why it's the first fruit that has to be given, not any other ones, because the best has to go to Hashem. In this way, the person will realize where it all came from. Another idea is it goes to the Kohen. Usually, the Karbanos is given to the mizbeach, to the altar, and given up to Hashem. But the fact of the Kohen, and what he does with it, he eats it. Because the point is that we have to take the Bikurim, the holiest stuff, and we have to bring that into, and basically, what's the service to do with it? The service to do with a mitzvah, right? Because here's the Bikurim is given to the Kohen. This is a mitzvah. So how are we supposed to use the mitzvos? We learn the lesson of what to do with the mitzvahs by the Kohen eating it. The fact that he takes this mitzvah and he brings it into his physical body and gives himself nourishment from that food, from that mitzvah, that teaches us a lesson. Then when we have to take Torah mitzvahs, we have to implement it not just when we're in the in synagogue and when we're in a holy place, but eating it. It has to be a daily, regular, normal thing, just like eating or drinking, sleeping, etc. And use that for holiness. Use that for a good purpose. Do mitzvos when we eat. What does that mean? Making a blessing before and after you eat. Or keep in mind that you're eating in order to be healthy, in order to keep on doing more good things and more good deeds, etc. These are ways that we can take these holy things, which is a mitzvah, and we could even bring that down into the way we eat and drink, into the low physical needs of our bodies. It also gives a purpose and a reason for that, and that's the lesson we learn. One, we have to know that everything comes from Hashem, and that's why we give the first fruits. And secondly, the way that we implement Torah and mitzvos into our lives has to be through the physical things that we do, like eating, drinking, sleeping, etc., that we learn from the Kohen. The fact that he ate the Bikurim show that he uses the mitzvah of the Bikurim and use that for his physical nourishment. And that's the lesson we can learn from this expression. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining me. Hope you come back next week, and hope you subscribe to be aware when the videos come out. Really appreciate you watching, subscribing, liking, etc. Keep it up. Have a great week. Shabbat Shalom.